We'll be right back. Jack it up.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's the Czech Republic versus France.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack.
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
They take it short. Firing it towards goal. Well, he's such a highly respected goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris. Rabiot. Benzema. Now Rabiot. Promising move this from France. Teammate and support. Still a chance. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Schick. No problems grabbing hold of that one. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Might be able to set up the chance. And Patrick Schick now. And nodding it just over the top. Benzema. And France pushing forward with options available. Theo Hernandez. Benzema. Griezmann. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Well, a second goal for them here. Adam Kloziek. Polish. It's a weighted pass. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. N'Golo Kanté. Griezmann. Oh, he's given the ball away. A sloppy pass. Now, what can they do from here? Souček. Kloziek. And Patrick Schick now. Well, he knew he... Well, good hands there from the keeper. Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. And running in behind. Adam Kloziek. Schick. So now a corner.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. The ball rolling again. France having already made a big first-half statement here. Will we see more dazzling football from them in this second half? Mbappe. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. In with a chance. Great defending. And winning it back. Coman. Chance to attack using width. Benzema. Here's Mbappe. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Adam Kloziek. Tomasz Holisz. It's with Masopust. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Kanté. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Well, the free kick had just a bit too much height on it.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought that was going in. It's only a whisker away.
Tomasz Holisz. Kloziek. Adam Kloziek. Chance here. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. And short it is. Tomasz Holeš. Petraszek. Well, able to close down the shot. Pressing high to win the ball. Griezmann. Poor pass. This is looking threatening. Klojek. And he's taken it away. And Patrick Schick now. Well, we're inside the final. Can he finish this? A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. So back underway, 3-1 the score. And the emphasis is on creativity. Griezmann's through ball, and just has to remain calm. Oh, good save. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Went in strongly, decisively. The referee knew that was foul play. Might it be Mbappe? Still possibilities. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Friedek. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Has eyes for goal! Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Vladimir Koval. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's the Czech Republic, and they take on Spain.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Sergi Roberto plays with Marcos Alonso. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Regained possession. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little one-twos.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
This looks threatening. This is looking threatening. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Rodri. And Torres on the ball. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Polish. Beautifully weighted ball. Can he put it away? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Pablo Sarabia. Well, racing past his man. But the danger averted for now. Good looking ball. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. Polish. Happy to take on the shot. Well, tremendous block. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Polish. Good work to regain possession. Good technique displayed. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Oh, great vision. Going for the dink. And splendid goalkeeping.
Well, it's a decent attempt, but in the end, not enough. And as you say, good goalkeeping.
Exquisite pass by Koke. Well played in from the flank, but not to any great effect. And Patrick Schick now. Koke with it. Pablo Sarabia. Oh, showing excellent vision. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And with that, the first half drawn. Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Oh, good vision. Can he give them the advantage? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Vladimir Koval. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been...
Wonderful chance! Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Souček. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, simple for the keeper. Error from the keeper, will they seize on it? Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Could be a chance to break here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Adam Hložek. And intercepting it. Souček. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. A really vital interception. Not problematic for the keeper. Oyarzabal. The ball with Rodri. Not the pass he had in mind. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Adam Hložek. And he read it well defensively. Good bit of pressing. Polish. And running through to the keeper. Well, a good tackle. This looks threatening. And lining it up. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation.
Well, just listen to this noise. How could you not be inspired by that?
Masopust. This looks promising out wide. Can they nudge in front late on here? A real opening now. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Rodri. Here's Busquets. He'll take this on. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Who can they pick out? And tipping it over the crossbar. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. The referee blows for full...
can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Here's the side France will go with. Hugo Lloris is the goalkeeper. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Lucas Hernandez in central defence. Adrien Rabiot starts with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And up front, Kylian Mbappe plays alongside Karim Benzema. Pablo Sarabia. Fed over towards the back post. Oh, surely. Here's the lineup for Spain. Sergi Roberto plays with Marcos Alonso in the fullback positions. Pablo Sarabia starts with Oyarzabal in the wide areas. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack.
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Coman. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Options in the middle. Kanté. Couldn't keep it. Real chance. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Rabiot. And very deftly cut out. Rodri. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Koke. Losing possession a bit easily. Benzema seducing with his passing. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. So 2-0 now. Can't miss, surely. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
And how about the short corner? Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. And they need to get tighter here. But really sticking to their task defensively.
Well, no surprise there. Spain have had most of the possession, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
I must say, this looks promising. Koke. Well, let's see if something comes of this. It might still be problematic. And they could get one back here. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
The defender doing his job. And with that, the first half draws. Into the second half then. Will it be more of the same from France? They were breathtaking in the first 45, you've got to say. Are they capable of matching that in the second half? Mbappe. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Well, I must say it did look so promising, but the flag is raised. Offside the verdict, Stuart.
Well, he's just too eager there. It's the right run, but he's made it too early.
Well, that's a well-timed pass. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
And short it is. And a good-looking ball. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Busquets. Sarabia. And a body in the way. Player in the way again. N'Golo Kanté. Mbappe. Koke. And this would reduce the deficit. And still danger here. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Sarabia. Perfect challenge. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Griezmann. Possession one. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And a goal! Not over just yet. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Into the final 20 minutes. And showing fine vision. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, he's given us away. Oh, good vision. And the alarm bells are ringing. Chance maybe. And a time for cool heads. So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a decent performance from them. They've certainly played the more expansive football and had the better individuals. Can they now just see this through? Not long left.
Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Sergi Roberto. This could square the game. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. This might have potential. Cutting infield here. And blocked for now. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy. these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's the Czech Republic versus France.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Mbappe. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Here's the side France will go with. Hugo Lloris between the posts. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Lucas Hernandez in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And up front, Kylian Mbappe plays alongside Karim Benzema. Surely! And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Klojek. Moving forward effectively. Might be able to set up the chance, but they're not being allowed to continue. It's offside.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the pass, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Theo Hernandez. Good visualisation and execution. Benzema. Benzema. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Playing it in. Well, the danger is still there. Mbappe. And a very good challenge. We're getting the ball forward. And in with a real chance. Oh, tremendous goal! Finessing it into the back of the net. Take a bow. Well, a second goal for them here. Klojek. Here's Patrick Schick. And moving the ball nicely. A very effective challenge put in. Benzema. Now Griezmann. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. So the action is restarted, and it's been a goal-scoring masterclass from France so far. You sense it's a question of how many. Zima has it. Klojek. Well read to win possession back. And that pass could be troublesome. Well, no way through. Souček. It's with Masopust. Well, possibilities in the centre. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Karim Benzema. Now Rabiot. Fruitful looking attack. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Tomasz Petraszek. Kufal on the ball. Polish. And so it is, the first half. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Tomasz Petraszek. And it's with Tomasz Souček. Went in strongly to win the ball. A terrific pass. And the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed. Schick. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Karim Benzema. An important interception. Benzema. But quick thinking defensively. Mbappe. Perfect tackle. And Patrick Schick now. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. There to take it away. Griezmann. A bit sloppy in possession. Tomasz Holeš. Friedek. Souček. And unable to keep possession. Benzema. Conte now. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Crisp tackling. Not an especially strong challenge. And blocked for now. Well, the referee let it go initially, but now he goes back and cautions him, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a good bit of refereeing. He tried to let the play continue, and then he came back for the booking.
Griezmann tasked with taking the corner. Well, still an issue here. Upamecano. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Cutting infield here. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. And a time for calm on the ball. Less than convincing defending. Oh, it's cheeky! And the post getting in the way. Well, the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief.
Well, he can. That was so unlucky. How close was that?
Tomasz Holeš. The high press was very much on. Chances on. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And so the referee blows for full time, and it...
Simon. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's the Czech Republic, and they take on Spain.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch. particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Excellent defending. Here's the lineup for Spain. Marcos Alonso plays with Sergi Roberto in the full-back positions. Koke starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. Koke! Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Favouring the short one. Fruitful-looking attack. Teammate available. Chance to put them in front. There it is, and just the ideal start. And back underway, 1-0 it is. Adam Hložek. And it's with Tomasz Suchek. Pablo Sarabia. Excellent challenge. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Oyarzabal. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. But he's gone short with it. Oyarzabal. Happy to take on the shot. High echelon goalkeeping there. Keen to take it short here. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Read it superbly to take back possession. Koke. An unforced error, you've got to say. Friedek. Excellent ball over the top. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Can he play it in? Adam Hložek. And dispossessed. Applying vigorous pressure. And Patrick Schick now. Well, nothing comes of it. Adam Hložek. Polish. It's with Masopust. That is that for the first. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Sergio Busquets. It's with Oyarzabal. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel they need to find another gear in the second half, though, if they are to go on and win it.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Adam Hlozek. Oh, a lovely ball. But how well he did to react in that manner. Oh, far from the ideal pass. Oyarzabal. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Tomasz Holeš. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Souček. Schick. Really a very poor ball. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Adam Hlozek. Well read to put an end to that attack. A real opening now. And the keeper got there.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Tomasz Holeš. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Pulls it back. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Souček. Just 10 minutes remaining here. A good and fair challenge. And Patrick Schick now. Patrick Schick! And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head. Underway again with the score at 3-1. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. It needs an accurate cross. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Good-looking sequence. The referee blows for full...
Jack it up.
Hello and a warm welcome. This is the scene here at the Orange Velodrome. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's France and they take on Spain.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always...
Sarabia. It's opened up for him. It's still alive. But wait a minute, that is offside. Here's the side France will go with. Hugo Lloris between the posts. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Lucas Hernandez in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And the strike pair, Karim Benzema, plays together with Kylian Mbappe. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Here's the lineup for Spain. Sergio Roberto plays with Marcos Alonso in the fullback positions. Koke starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And a struggle to get it away properly. Well, they can bring it out now. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Losing possession here. Mbappe. Coman. But quick thinking defensively. Well read to win possession back. Benzema. Really vital interception. It's a corner. A decisive clearance it was. Benzema. Benzema! And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was. Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, it all counts for naught. And just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. Griezmann. Slipshod passing. Rodri. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move.
Well, as you can see from the possession, there's been little between these two teams. It's been a really tight and cagey affair. You just hope it opens up a little and that one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
And blocked for now. And he read it well, intercepting it. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Sarabia. And space to cross it. Touched onto the woodwork. Can they slot it home? And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Beautifully weighted ball. Must be. Chance maybe. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. And back underway with France looking to find a route back into this game. crisp tackling. What can it... Real chance! Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Well, certainly part of the story in the first half, the performance of Rodri. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, after a slow start when he was tightly marked, he got better and better as the first half went on, and he got his reward with that goal. I'm looking forward to his second half display.
That's how to dispossess your opponent. Useful looking ball. Mbappe. Plays it back. Griezmann. He's in with a chance. Well, I must say, that goes down as a very disappointing effort. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Rodri. Now Busquets. Understandable that they might look for Koke to make an impact, but really sticking to their task defensively. Rabiot. Benzema. This could level it. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. How did he manage to reach that? Hugo Lloris. Playing it short. Can he take advantage? Blocked it brilliantly. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes. So 2-0 now. Just 15 minutes remaining. Usually plays keep ball better than anyone, Busquets, but not then. And fed forwards. Well, the flag was up in good time, bringing that move to an end.
Well, he's just got to be more patient there. He's gone too early.
Well, great read there to intercept. Koke. And return to Koke. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, they've been second best, that's for sure, and the main problem has been in midfield, where they've been overrun at times. They just haven't been able to get enough possession.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, big chance here. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Well, it's a moment he would like to have back, if possible. Well, not hard to read that pass. Oh, a vital interception. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Crossing possibilities. And a strong tackle. And so the final whistle here. And a warm welcome. Our venue for this game is the Emirates Stadium in North London. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Arsenal facing Leicester City.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Leicester doing well to win back possession. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And in the end, no damage done. Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. Kasper Schmeichel stands between the posts. Johnny Evans plays with Çağlar Söyüncü in central defence. Youri Tielemans plays alongside Wilfred Ndidi in the engine room. And leading the line to... And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
James Maddison.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? It's a good Leicester move in the making. And it's played into the centre. Now the attack fizzled out. Lacazette. Saka. Lacazette. Partey. And it's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level. So a level contest. 1-1. Good pressure high up the pitch. The inside route looking promising. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively given the circumstances. And that'll be offside. Albert Sambi Lokonga. Went in strongly, decisively. Might be a chance here. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Falling home with precision and style. Superbly done. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Well, very nearly at the halfway mark, and you can't really get away from this conclusion. Arsenal need to up their game. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they can certainly play better than this. It's been a disappointing first half display from them. But if they can just play with more urgency and energy in the second half, they can get back into this. They definitely have the quality.
Options in the centre. Vardy! Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Aubameyang. Sustained pressure, and now they have the ball. James Maddison. Leicester now in a potentially dangerous position, but quick thinking defensively. Aubameyang. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Lookman. Vardy. Vardy. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time tea. Into the second half then, and Arsenal with a real mountain to climb. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. They've got it now, what can they do? Aubameyang. Tierney. Arsenal have given it away. That's someone to play it to. In it goes! To alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Lacazette here. And breaking at pace with menace. Will they profit from this situation? Ball is loose. Well, they survived the attack. Lacazette. Saka. Now Lacazette.
Well, the stats show us that Leicester just haven't had that much of the ball.
Oh, wait a minute. They could be in here. Oh, denied by the woodwork.
Well, it's almost the perfect finish, but in the end, it's not quite good enough.
And he's taken it away. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Lacazette. And Aubameyang in control of the ball in that advanced position. James Maddison. Here's Tielemans. And taking it away. Lacazette. Takes aim. High echelon goalkeeping there. Playing it in. Well, it still could be dangerous. An alert piece of defending. The conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it fizzled out. Not messing around with that clearance. Over it comes. Well, last line of defence, literally. Another perfect position to read it.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. A real struggle to contain him. Well, his teammate got him out of trouble. Lacazette. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise.
Well, I think it's fair to say the fans aren't too happy.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Maddison. Won it back.
Well, with the support of these fans, Arsenal are throwing everything at this now. What a finish we're going to get to this game.
Playing with purpose and control. Real defensive resilience. Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's surely it. That was possibly their last chance. What a great save that was.
Something to worry about here. That's a lovely ball. Lacazette prepared to fire. And that will be that, the referee says. Welcome to North London, and no love lost between these two. Arsenal against Tottenham here at the Emirates. Always something to look forward to. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson. And Stuart, it's a fixture you know very well from your own playing days.
Yeah, absolutely. I played in this game more than any other. And let's get it right. As you mentioned, these two clubs don't like each other. It's as simple as that. And there's a lot at stake today.
Bukayo Saka. Lokonga. Gives it a go. And good work to deny the chance. And now the delivery. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Well, he couldn't quite keep that header down. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a pass, he's very creative with his play. I think he's going to be the outstanding player today.
And he's keen on cutting in, and he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Short corner taken. Davis. Skip. Son. Oh, good-looking run. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Saka. Now Lacazette. An encouraging Arsenal move, but nothing comes of it. Højbjerg. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Gabriel. Aubameyang. Lokonga. Now Lacazette. And return to Lacazette. Lacazette! It's gone in! Arsenal take the lead in the derby. And just listen to the fans. That tells you the story. Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Arsenal have given it away. Emerson. Lucas Moura. Højbjerg. Will he find the net? And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper.
Well, there it is. Spurs have controlled the possession, but their attacking play hasn't been good enough so far. There's been too many safe passes and no real penetration. They certainly need to up the tempo if they're going to get back into this one.
Lacazette. Partey. Well, they keep passing away. And possession given away. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Going forward well, Aubameyang. Really good challenge. The first half here. Well, the ball is moving again. Spurs trailing going into the second half. Can they summon the right response? Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Lucas. How about the cross? Cuts it back. Can he put it in? And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Lacazette. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Well, back underway here. How will Spurs reply to that setback? Romero. Eric Dyer. Højbjerg. Lucas with it. There to win it back. Saka. Lacazette here. He made it look simple, really. No worries for the keeper. Skip. And Højbjerg with it. Oliver Skip. Well, far from the ideal pass. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Oh, he's through here. Surely. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, threat over for now. Lacazette. Now Ben Davies. Kane. Oliver Skip. Now the perfect position to read it. Over the top intended for Son. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
He's given us away. Thomas. Aubameyang. Partey. Aubameyang. And here's Partey. This could finish it. Oh, denied him brilliantly.
Well, that would have wrapped it up, wouldn't it? What a brilliant save that is.
If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Thomas. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And so there we have it. It's full time and disappointment.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Excellent defending. Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. Kasper Schmeichel is the keeper. Johnny Evans plays with Çağlar Söyüncü in central defence. Wilfred Ndidi starts with Yuri Tielemans in the centre of midfield. And operating through the middle in attack, Jamie Vardy. And Spurs will go with this starting 11. Hugo Lloris begins in goal. Lucas plays with Heung-min Son out wide. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. Son. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? And nicely parried away. Over the byline, hence a goal kick.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper. Brilliant from him.
Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Oliver Skip. Now, Son. And options in the centre. Real chance. Brilliant save. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper. And the Foxes get us moving again. A swift reply required after the setback. Højbjerg. Top-class defending. Vardy. Here's Ademola Lookman. And an astute piece of defending. Well, he could run onto it here. Son. Has someone to play it to. And Lucas! And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Well, a second goal for them here. Ndidi. Useful looking position, you've got to say. But quick thinking defensively.
Well, as you can see, Spurs have completely controlled the possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Vardy. Vardy. That's a routine take. Son. Beautifully weighted ball. Cuts it back. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Away they go again into the second half. It was spellbinding stuff from Spurs in the first 45. Højbjerg. Now Harry Kane. Oh, he's given the ball away. Harvey Barnes. Might be able to get in behind the defence, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Firing it towards goal! Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Højbjerg. Lucas. Dangerous looking through ball. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
Dangerous looking attack. Could cross it in here. Maddison. And a tidy challenge. Tielemans has eyes for goal. Oh, magnificent reaction.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Well, they would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Not sufficiently accurate, that pass from Lucas. Tielemans. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Chance to run at them. Skip. Can he play it in? And Lucas! Ball is loose. And in the end, no damage done. Tielemans. Possession changes hands, the interception there. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. Lucas prepared to fire. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Retaining possession proving difficult. Well, not long to go in this one, and we're left to reflect on what might have been for Leicester.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy right from the start of the game. Certainly when they haven't had the ball. They're closing down, decision-making and recovery runs just haven't been good enough.
A super tackle, and they've won possession. Really good interception. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Kane. And it's Harry Kane on the run. But really sticking to their task defensively. Sloppy in possession from Leicester. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Son. And there goes the final whistle. The overall...
With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat this bittersweet is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Set my heart on fire.
Ideal weather, no complaints on that front, here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal against Leicester City.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium.
Is this the moment? Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. He's driven in the corner. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Good tackle taken away. Not an especially strong challenge. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. A really sumptuous ball. And he read it really well. Fine save. And played short. Crossing into the middle. Still not clear. Danger averted for now. Aubameyang. Thomas now. Albert Sambi Lokonga. And intercepted it. Aubameyang. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
James Maddison. And he stopped them in their tracks. Lacazette. Thomas now. Wonderful tackle. Well read to win possession back. This is looking threatening. Oh, did so well to deny him. Clearing the lines, and so it will be a corner now. Danger averted. Now can they counter clinically? Tielemans. Maddison. Well, he's been ruled offside. Lacazette. Aubameyang. Can he finish? The goal from Aubameyang. Such a prolific scorer.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
An encouraging Arsenal move. Inside he goes. But they took care of the situation defensively. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Well, the clearance half-hearted. Vardy. And what a magical save it was. Lacazette. A danger here as he runs at them. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Lookman. And players waiting in the centre. Really getting stuck in. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. So the whistle then. We're up. Well, it's advantage Arsenal after the first 45 minutes, but still a long way from being decided here. Well, he successfully got past him. Lokonga. Now Lacazette. Fluency of movement. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Ndidi. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, a formidable striker, no two ways about that, and delivering here, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Vardy. Lookman. But quick thinking defensively. Breaking at pace. And the counter-attack came to nothing. "30 minutes left for play. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. He could pick out a teammate. Opportunity, Lacazette. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. And unable to keep possession. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Saka. Thomas Partey. Has a go! The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And over comes the corner. Last man back and job done. Going well. Gives it a go. Terrific save. He succeeds in clearing it. So a throw in here. Harvey Barnes. And a chance for him on the flank. Maddison. Oh, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Has eyes for goal! Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that! So 2-0 now. Can he get one back? Oh no is the answer. It was a gilt-edged opportunity. He couldn't avail himself of it.
You have to say that's a big chance missed. He had to score there. That makes it difficult now.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Maddison could reduce the deficit. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Well, a short corner here. Now delivering that deep cross. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. And he might be through here. Well, really stout defending there, off the line. And that is the end of the game.
open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time.
And here we are in North London. Tottenham Hotspur have made the short journey to the Emirates, ready to face their old rivals, Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, always something special this occasion.
Well, it certainly is. They say this stadium lacks atmosphere, but not today. Just listen to that noise. This is going to be a really feisty affair, you have to say.
Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Hugo Lloris between the posts. Lucas Moura plays with Heung-min Son out wide. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. Sends it back. Chance to cross. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
They're trying to get right into his face. Well, the defenders will certainly have done their homework, Stuart, and on that basis, must keep more than a weather eye on Lacazette.
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Good pressure high up the pitch. Son. Corner kick then for Spurs. Well, they fancy a short one. Davies. Can he give them the lead? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Davies. Pierre. Tremendous block. Sustained pressure, and they have the ball now. And an astute piece of defending.
Well, Spurs have controlled the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period that you do sense it's coming.
Giving the ball away here, Lucas. Lacazette. Aubameyang. Really getting stuck in defensively. Reguilon. Now Son. He's given it straight to the opposition. Oh, managing to beat him. And not cleared away properly. Well, he couldn't get the header on the target, but robust defending. Oliver Skip. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Lacazette. Bukayo Saka. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Albert Sambi Lokonga. Arsenal struggling to keep the ball. Højbjerg. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Opportunity for Lucas. Cuts it back. Oh, a goal! There it is! And the crowd stunned into silence. Well, advantage Tottenham after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. Emerson. Lucas with it. Højbjerg. Lucas Moura. And that's the way to keep the ball out of the net.
Well, he doesn't get enough on it, does he? That's too easy for the goalkeeper, I think.
Reguilon. Son. Just couldn't capitalise there. Kane. Højbjerg. Here's Kane. Oh, great defending. Well, certainly Heung-min Son was very hard to contain in the first 45. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum. So back underway following the equaliser. Son. Well read to ease the pressure. Tomiyasu. Thomas now. Ben White. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Oh, great play. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Oh, a respectable free kick, but that's top quality goalkeeping, you've got to say. "20 minutes to go in this one. And that is offside. Harry Kane. And he read it well defensively. Lokonga. An encouraging Arsenal move. And let's give credit to the defending. And space to attack. Son in the centre. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. The outcome is a goal kick here. An effective challenge. 10 minutes left for play.
Well, if they get the winner now, these Spurs fans will go absolutely wild. What an atmosphere we have inside this stadium.
Albert Sambi Lokonga. Thomas now. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Son.
Well, these fans are driving their team on here, but can Arsenal find a winning goal? Not long left now.
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And there's the whistle. They can't be separated.
When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and say this too. When you want to get off their darkest ground.
Perfect playing conditions, great night for football at the King Power Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Leicester City up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. Kasper Schmeichel begins in goal. Johnny Evans plays with Çağlar Söyüncü in central defence. Wilfred Ndidi starts with Yuri Tielemans in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Jamie Vardy. This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Hugo Lloris is the goalkeeper. Lucas Moura plays with Heung-min Son out wide. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. Ball played nicely. Every pass hitting its target. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, that is how to strike a free kick, and that's how to make a save. And that will be a corner. Well, he would love to have that header back. Højbjerg. Lucas Moura. Højbjerg. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Ricardo Pereira. Vardy. Now Ndidi. Leicester now in a potentially dangerous position. Chance to cross. Tielemans. Maddison. Well, disappointing end to the move. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Well, no luck keeping possession. Lookman. Tielemans. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Harry Kane. Oliver Skip. Skipping away. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Now Harry Kane on the move. Interception to snuff out the danger. And it's still on. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Vardy. Now Ndidi. You can sense the threat is there. A foul, but advantage played. But he's decided that no advantage was forthcoming, really. And so it's a free kick. Not all that convincing defensively. And breaking at pace with menace. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. And a goal here from Harry Kane. He's opened the scoring. What a boost for his team. So the action underway again. And certainly the onus is on. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. Vardy. Now what can they produce on the flank? Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Well, Harry Kane certainly bringing his influence to bear on that first half. Stuart, what did you think about his performance?
Well, Derek, after a slow
Oh,
start...
wait a minute, Stuart. Opportunity. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Throw in here for Spurs. Well, they have the ball once more. Tielemans. It's a good Leicester move in the making. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. 30 minutes to go then.
Well, as the stats show us, Spurs haven't enjoyed that much of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
An effective challenge. And all the way through to the keeper. Giving the ball away here, Lucas. Harvey Barnes. Jamie Vardy now. Vardy. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Brilliant save.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. The ball back with Leicester now. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now.
The noise these Leicester fans are making is incredible. The players just need to respond with a goal now.
And the attack looks promising. Lookman. And the ruling is offside here. They've given it away. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. An alert piece of defending. Oh, he's lost possession. Vardy. Oh, bruising past him. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Pumped clear. Regained possession. Vardy. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Tielemans. Perfect challenge. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And with that, the referees...
cracking.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And getting ready for what should be potentially thrilling action here. It's Victoria Pilsen, and they face Sparta Prague.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Dangerous looking attack. Can he finish? Defensive excellence there. Not a bad pass it was. It has to be. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. 1-0 then. Promising attack, this. Could be dangerous. What a vital intervention. Sacek. Oh, he's given the ball away. Jean-David Boguel. He takes aim. What a save. And over comes the corner. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Untidy in possession. Kopitz. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Pavelka. Adam Hlozek. An incisive pass. And now can he keep calm? He had to score, and he does. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Robbed them. Well, they've lost the ball. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? Promising possession, this. Timely intervention. Kopitz. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And he's in. It's still alive, but offside is the decision here. The flag is up. Sacek. On the ball, Harazli. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. It's there for him. Well, it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it? Kopitz.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Free kick awarded then by the referee. A chance then for the respective manager. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Carlson. Sacek. Adam Hlojek. Well, couldn't keep it. Able to get a body in the way. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart? Delightful pass. Oh, that's a fine cross. Well, a respectable header, Stuart. Goal kick.
Well, the contact was good, but he just gets underneath it. That was a decent effort.
Well read to win possession back. Pernitsa. Pavelka. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. That's very effective, good high pressing. Breaking at pace. Can they forge ahead? Oh, crucial tackle, brilliant.
Well, it was a close call, but the fans are not happy with that decision.
Adam Hlojek. Alert defending. Well read to put an end to that attack. Good-looking sequence. Can he put them ahead? Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Ball's gone. Milan Havel. Is it going to be? He must finish! Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Sacek. Pavelka. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. But he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Well, he's given us away. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. Well, he likes to run at them, but they dealt with the threat posed. On the cusp of the final whistle, and they're making home advantage count, but only just. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, for much of this match, they've controlled the tempo of the game and deserved their lead. But this is going to be a frantic finale. They just need to defend their box really well here.
An important interception. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving.